Today on Live Better, we're going to show you the EMBR infrared heater and how to assemble it. As you can see over here, the tripod comes in a box and it's fully assembled. The clamp that actually goes on the heater is fully assembled. There's no need to take it apart. You just got to turn this lever in order to put it on the heater. And now we're going to open up the heater box. The heater comes with, first off, this is a guard that goes on the heater. And inside the box, you will find not only a manual, but also some components to install the heater, along with some clips and some wall mounts. And last but not least, the remote control, which comes with the heater. Now, let's get into the heater. As you can see, we've taken the heater out of the box already. We're going to place the box over here so it's out of the way. You can see it's got protected ends on both sides. That's so when it's in transit, it's protected. It's also got little protectors right here. That actually protects the tube when it's in transit also. We're going to flip this over so it's ready to go. On the back here, you'll see there's 4 little screws. They're already embedded in the heater, so it's ready to install. And now we're going to install the tripod onto the heater. See, I've already attached a couple of the butterfly nuts. That's just to hold these other 2 in place, which are used for another purpose. All we have to do is attach our butterfly nut, and it is installed. And now that it's assembled, we're going to prop up our heater. First, undoing the bottom lever. That'll get the bottom of the tripod get a nice base, so it's nice and solid. The second lever I will undo. That will get to position my heater to the right level. I will now tighten them both up so they're solid, and the heater is almost ready to go. First, we're going to remove the outer protective layers on both sides, and then we're going to move to the front of the heater and take the protective pieces that are holding the tube in place in transit. And now we're going to plug it in. Today I'm using an extension cord because I want to talk about the extension cord that you might need to use if you need a little more room. It has to be at least 16 amp. And the reason being is because the type of heater, it runs at 1500 watts. It has to have a cord that's strong enough. And a couple quick more points on the tripod itself. It comes with these lovely little clips. What that's for is so you can clip your cord to the tripod and keep it secure so it's not in the way. Also on the very bottom of the tripod is 2 hooks. If you want to store it away, it's a great place to wrap the cord around in case you want to store your product away. When it's on the tripod, it's quite light. So if you want to move it from the garage to the patio, it's very convenient. Also, if you want to make it a little higher, just turn the bottom dial here, okay? And then you can actually lift it up way higher. And also included with the EMBR heater is a set of wall-mounted brackets. 2 sets, which goes on the back of the heater. You can easy to put together, bolt and a butterfly nut, and it's got a great little ratchet system. So if you want to position the heater a certain angle, it's got a little setting for it. And once the brackets are put together, they can be wall mounted on the wall, just like that. As you can see, the angle showing down, and that's how you wall mount it. And now for the good stuff. The heater can be turned on right here. Access it. You can also use your remote, which is provided. You can turn it up, you can turn it down. It also comes with an onboard timer. You can click it here. It goes anywhere from 1 hour all the way to 24 hours. So if you want to turn your product on for a couple hours and have it turn off automatically, you can do that. The exciting part about the EMBR heater is it has 9 different settings. Now the first setting is obviously the lowest setting. The highest setting is the 9. That way you can adjust the heater for the comfort level of what you need. When the heater's on the tripod, you can also have your heat be directed vertically. Just undo the top little nut here. It'll actually swivel and it locks in place, and then you can actually tighten it, and now you have vertical heat. What that's great for is if you have a smaller area like a hallway, you can actually streamline now your heat to go down that hallway. And on the side of the heater is a switch. It's a tip over switch. When it's on the I, it's for when it's on the tripod. When it's on the O, it's for when you wall mount it. What that's for is when it's on the eye setting, when it's on the tripod, if it was to fall over, it would actually turn itself off automatically, so you don't have any fire hazard, and it will not turn back on until you turn the power back on or you set it on here. Also included with the EMBR heater is a guard. That's so people don't get too close to the front grill. On the back is a couple more screws, which comes with butterfly clips. They just attach to that, and the cover sits in the front. That way people keep their hands away from the front grill. And before I forget, some people ask about the IP65 rating. That's a weatherproof rating. The 6 is for dust, so if a dust storm was to come up, or if you're working in a wood shop and had a bunch of dust, it wouldn't be bothered by it. The 5 is a water rating. So if the product was sitting outside and it got rained or it snowed, it would be weather protected. So the EMBR heater is an awesome product for both indoor and outdoor use. Everybody needs one. Thank you for joining me on this how-to video for the EMBR infrared heaters. I hope you get years of wonderful enjoyment from this lovely heater. See you next time.